Good morning, July 28th, the Daily Echo. We're back live in studio. I had to do a few tape programs because I just barely got back. It's actually Sunday night and I'm taping tomorrow's episode. And you can tell, probably tired eyes, red eyes, some stubble on my face and my head. We had a great experience this weekend with family, and I want to talk a little bit about family and why it's so important. And a few episodes back, probably 6 weeks ago, I think, I talked about the documentary I Am was one of those, and the other one was Happy. And we found out in the movie Happy, and this was not a religious film, this was not a philosophical film, this was just a documentary that someone put together to find out what makes people really happy. And one of the major ingredients that makes us happy in life is family, and it's those relationships that we have with family. So this weekend, we went out as my parents, Jack and Sue Lane, and we began to start a family reunion of just their children and our children, and some of those children actually have children. So they have some grandkids and some great-grandkids. And I want to give you some statistics, a little bit about this. It definitely took a little bit of effort to get together. There's roughly about 60 of us when you look at everybody that's involved now that people are married. But this weekend we had over 50 people there, and I want to talk about the effort that it took for people to get up to Flagstaff, Arizona, just for a couple of days. We had a family come from Boise, Idaho. We had married couples that had just been married coming in from Colorado, from El Paso. We had some drive 8 hours, college kids up in Utah. Some of them got in at 1 in the morning. Most of you that know our family know my niece, Heidi and Chris Powell. Have a very busy schedule, and they took time off their ABC show to show up and be there with their kids. I had a sister-in-law that just had ACL surgery, couldn't walk, was basically was gimped up. She showed up, was able to be there. Kids were taken out of school, nephew who's a pilot, nephew who builds, a brother who runs companies, just a lot of things for people to get here, and money, it costs money to get there. But as I've been driving home today and getting texts from the family members, we set up a group text, it's just incredible to see the amount of energy and the amount of fun that everybody had. Some of these kids hadn't spent any time with each other, and how much of a return on equity in the business world we talk about that we all got back with just a little bit of effort to be there with each other. We really didn't have a plan. We didn't really have a schedule. We just hung out with each other, had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got to spend time with brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces, and with my parents' grandkids and great-grandkids. And I would implore all of you out there that if you're not having family get-togethers, to make sure and make it a priority. But there's nothing more important. And I've always said that no success in life that you will ever accomplish, especially you fathers, because sometimes we get it in our head that making that extra dollar or getting that promotion will make us more successful. But a great man once said that no success will ever compensate for failure in the home. So there's not a dollar amount in the world that will ever compensate for your inability to have that relationship with your children, with your brothers, your sisters, your parents. It was a great weekend. As you can see the picture up there, I've selected one that sort of shows the crew. A family is what makes us happy. And just like the movie Happy said, if we want happiness every day in our life, it needs to revolve itself. Our lives need to revolve ourselves around family. So make sure you're doing that. And if you have strained relationship with family members, fix them. A lot of times the strain that is there is not what you think it is. And let's make sure that we spend that time with our family. Have a magnificent Monday. We will be coming back to you during Terrific Tuesday, and expect a little bit more family stuff this week because I'm pretty fired up on family like I always am. Have a great day.